Can you see me? Can you see me? Can you see me? It's Saturday! Yes, Saturday, November 7th, 2020. That is what this reading is for you today. This is Pastor Jeff, and this is our lectionary daily readings. We have 3 readings. Our psalm reading for the day is Psalm 78, verses 1 through 7. Our Old Testament reading is Joshua chapter 20, verses 1 through 9. And our New Testament reading is the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 24, verses 1 through 14. And let us hear the message. Psalm 78. Listen, dear friends, to God's truth. Bend your ears to what I tell you. I'm chewing on the morsels of a proverb. I'll let you in on sweet old truth. Stories we heard from our fathers. Counsel we learned at our mother's knee. We're not keeping this to ourselves. We're passing it along to the next generation. God's fame and fortune. The marvelous thing that he has done. He planted a witness in Jacob. Set his word firmly in Israel. Then commanded our parents to teach it to their children. So the next generation of whom we know and all the generations to come know the truth and tell the story so that their children can trust in God. Never forget the works of God, but keep his commandments to the letter. Heaven forbid that they should be like their parents, bullheaded and bad, a fickle and faithless bunch who never stayed true to God. Joshua chapter 20 is our Old Testament reading, verses 1 through 9. Hear these words. Then God spoke to Joshua, tell the people of Israel, designate the asylum cities, as I instructed you through Moses, so that anyone who kills a person accidentally, that is, unintentionally, may flee there as a safe place of asylum from the avenger of the blood. A person shall escape for refuge to one of those cities. Stand at the entrance to the city gate and lay out his case before the city leaders. The leader must then take him into the city along with him and give him a place to live with them. If the avenger of the blood chases after him, they must not give him up. He didn't intend to kill the person. There was no history of ill feeling. He may stay in the city until he has stood trial before the congregation and until the death of the current high priest. Then he may go back to his own hometown and his hometown in which he fled. They spent the day in Kadesh in Galilee in the hills of Naphtali, Shechem in the hills of Ephraim, and Kiriath-Arba, that is Hebron, in the hills of Judah. On the other side of the Jordan, east side of Jericho, they designated Bezer on the desert plateau, on the tribe of Reuben, Ramoth and Gilead from the tribe of Gad, and Golan and Bashan from the tribe of Manasseh. These were the designated cities of the people of Israel, and any resident foreigner living among them, so that anyone who killed someone unintentionally could flee there, not die by the hands of the avenger of the blood without a fair trial before the congregation. Our New Testament reading today is from the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verses 1 through 14. Jesus then left the temple. As he walked away, his disciples pointed out how very impressive the temple architecture was. Jesus said, "You're not impressed by all the sheer size, are you? The truth of the matter is that there's not a stone in that building that is not going to end up in a pile of rubble." Later, as he was sitting on the Mount Olives, his disciples approached him and asked him, "Tell us, when are these things going to happen? What will be the signs of your coming and that the time is up?" And Jesus said, "Watch out for doomsday deceivers. Many leaders are going to show up with forged identities claiming, 'I am Christ, the Messiah.' They will deceive a lot of people when reports come in of wars and rumor wars. Keep your head and don't panic. This is routine history. There is no sign of the end. Nations will fight against nation and ruler fight against ruler over and over. Famines and earthquakes will occur in various places. This is nothing compared to what is coming. They are going to throw you to the wolves and kill you, everyone hating you because you carry my name. And then, going from bad to worse, it will be dog eat dog. Everyone at each other's throat. Everyone hating each other. In the confusion, lying preachers will come forward and deceive a lot of people. For many others, the overwhelming spread of evil will do them in. Nothing left of their love but a mound of ashes. Staying with it, that's what God requires. Stay with it to the end. You won't be sorry and you'll be saved. All during this time, the good news, the message of the kingdom will be preached all over the world. A witness staked out in every country. And then the end will come. And here ends our readings for the day. Amen.